like older couples, right? Why does the women say, I trained him well?
Because they just yell at them and berate them.
So is it
until
supposed to
they're
be the
just
other
like-
way around?
No. That's that happy life. That's that happy wife, happy.
I don't need no man.
Searching is having sex with multiple men.
Majority of them, yes.
What
But
do you
why?
think? Do you think that?
No.
I can tell you why.
No, I have a lot of friends who are celibate.
Lies, lies, lies. And everywhere is lies.
You want me to tell you?
They're lying,
You want me
dude.
to tell you a logical reason why a human being, not just a man, but both genders, men and women, would think that a woman that's saying that she's soul searching, she's actually hopping on more. She's actually being promiscuous. The reason why is because we live in a secular world. That's a country, a nation, the United States, with God removed from the state.
Yeah, but not
right?
everyone.
So with that being said, even if people were religious, they're still, don't lack discipline, right? And then you got to think about women. You're neurotic. You feel more negative emotions. That means that normally you're seeking out happiness. You're seeking out like the vibes.
That nigga got a point.
And that's facts. That's facts. They do feel more negative emotions. So they do what? They try to seek out things in order to get rid of those negative emotions, even if it's just temporary. I have this graph that I wanted to draw, and it's called a heartbeat graph, man. I think it's pretty brilliant myself, but it shows how females are always trying to go for the things that shoot them up happiness wise. And so when he's talking about this is not anything against which anyone should argue. This is pretty much not rocket science. But you all tell me in the comment section if you think after he makes the statement that he's making, he's going to get pushback, or if he's not going to get any pushback from the panel. Tell me in the comment section.
You think that you want a vibe, you want to catch a vibe with a guy, because y'all ain't got no freaking vibe, because y'all always depressed and in your feelings all the time. Everything is negative. That's why you seek the vibe. Here's the thing, chat. You wanted to know something that's new? Women seek a vibe from you because they don't have a vibe. They're in their minds all the time, feeling negative and depressed all the time.
I'm not always depressed.
Well, from a general standpoint, that's what I'm speaking about.
Generally, okay.
But men, from a relationship and courting process, men create the vibe. You don't create the vibe. If you create the vibe with a man, your vibe is gonna be out that door and never texting him again. So you look for the vibe to be created. You look for him to be charismatic and to show you a good time and to make you feel bubbly on the inside. You don't care about making him feel bubbly on the inside. In fact, I would say that you think that you just being there and giving him your attention is enough for him.
Man, they are on here spitting, bro. Dude, that is facts. This is how they think. How many times have you seen podcasts or videos of females saying, what do I bring to the table? Me. They just say me. Because in their minds, the very presence of them should be enough. And if you ask them why, they can't tell you. They can't tell you why them just sitting there should be enough.
No.
Oh, I love being around beautiful females. Don't get it twisted. But those beautiful females who are just around me that aren't bringing me anything, what do you think that you're going to get a bunch of stuff from me? No, if I'm going on a yacht, okay, and I'm bringing some females on a yacht, well, the experience is what they want. They want that experience being on a yacht. Well, they all know that if I want to get topped off at any time, I'm going to pick one of them to top me off, or I might just be on the yacht and do nothing and just be like, oh, okay, I like them being around. But I'm going on a yacht for me. I'm not going on a yacht for them. Do you understand the difference? It's one thing to do something for them and them say, well, me just being here is enough. No, it's another thing for you to do something for you and bring them along, because bringing them along would be enough then. Why? Because you're like, oh, I just want some beautiful females around me. Or you might say, oh, I might bring you along and you might top me off. You might this, I might get it in with you in the whole nine. If they ain't about that life, then cool. If they understand, well, this dude, he says he wants me, he gonna take me because he's the man and I'm gonna just give it to him because that's what he said. Okay, then you do that. But you can do either thing. But don't go on the yacht for them. Don't go bowling for them. Don't go out to the restaurant for them. Go for yourself and then bring them along.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
Because if one doesn't come, guess what you can do? You can just say, oh, I'll just bring somebody else. But if you focus on bringing them along, like, I'm not going to go unless they come, then if they don't come, you're like, oh, I don't want to go. Man, please. Let them be an accessory. Let them be an accessory because they're definitely not thinking about you.
I don't need no man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's correct. Because when women go out on dates, they just show up. You don't pay for the bills. You're not trying to do these things and have a nice, good joke lined up or, make him laugh and things. You don't care about that. You're showing up and you waiting like, okay, is he funny? Oh, okay, it is a good vibe. It's nice. If he isn't funny, he's weird. Like, we don't do that.
So
I'm not like that.
So-
Honestly.
No one cares.
Dude, do you see what just happened again? It's just so funny, man. They just always show their hand. She just said, I'm not like that. He literally just said, you all don't think about males. He made this statement. That's a generally true statement. Females all the time. That's why they can't tell you what they bring to the table. And what did she do right after that? Showed him that conversationally, even though he was talking about this general subject matter, she was doing what? Thinking about herself. This is crazy, man.
Like older couples, right? Why does the women say, I trained him well?
Because they just yell at them and berate them.
So is it
until
supposed to
they're
be the
just
other
like-
way around?
No. That's that happy life. That's that happy wife, happy life type of saying.
yes.
That's
totally
garbage.
different.
No, that's what that means.
She
though.
also married a simp. She settled for the simp because the guy that she really wants, ain't gonna go for that.
Nope.
Man, they are getting their Eminem on, man. They are spitting bars upon bars upon bars. This is the thing. That female who asked the question, it's funny because she evidently got that from the sisterhood. She got that from the sisterhood. That whole happy wife, happy life thing. She doesn't even realize that what she said equals that. It equals happy wife, happy life. I trained him well. Man, do you think any masculine man is going to tolerate his chick saying in public, I trained him well? Heck, he wouldn't even tolerate her saying that to her girls in private. Because if that got back to him, he checked the crap out of his girl. Like, man, don't you ever say no bull crap. You ain't trained nothing. You ain't running nothing up in here.
And that's a fact.
But that's the problem. Too many guys are allowing these females, and I mean that literally, listen to the verbiage, allowing these females to talk about them like that, treat them like that, and then still give them all the resources, the respect, all this different stuff. I'm like, are you out your freaking mind? Dude, I know one dude who this chick called him something, and I'm sitting there like, and that's still your girl? She said that to you, and that's still your girl. You out your freaking mind. But this is what happens. Males get trained to take this bull crap. Imagine a male going on The View, The Real, Sally Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake, Montel Williams, all these shows over all these decades. Imagine them going on there and say, oh, I trained her well.
What did he say?
Yo, it would be so many freaking articles written about this misogynist and A, B, and C.
It's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
But she sit up here asking like, yeah, so what about this? because she wants to say, "Oh no, they control them." See, we're the ones in control. This is how they think. It's always about them. He just said the thing about females don't think about the males, and then her response is, "Well, what about the females who say I train them well?" You think she's thinking about him and quote unquote training him? She's not training him for him. She's training him for her. Jesus, they just keep proving his point.
I don't need no man.
Grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And, of course, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.